Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's Serene Vocal Studio. I'm so glad you're here today. We're going to be talking about all things a voice. Va, 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 boom. It's been a hot minute since I did just a solo video. I've been doing audition videos and all sorts of things, but today we're going to talk about auditions. Well, kind of. So today we are going to talk about something in regards to auditioning, but it has to do with what warm-up to do when you have a song that's really big and belty and you need to really get those vocal folds to adduct very strongly with a lot of contact. When the vocal folds adduct, I always, I'm not an anatomy machine with my fingers, but when I show it to my students, I've shown them a couple different ways. Because we're 3D and really 4D, is that even a thing? 4D human beings, our voice and our vocal cords and our voice box are very much 3D. Now, if you were to look down your throat, you would see the vocal folds going back and forth like this. Or like this. But really, they're doing more of a 3D motion of... You're welcome for that visual. Yeah. So, but the more contact they have, the more contact from the bottom all the way through that middle section to the top, it's a more contacted sound that's stronger, more belty. So I'm going to show you a couple exercises you can do to practice getting more contact with your vocal folds, meaning they're going to adduct more, come together more to have a stronger, beltier sound. So after you've done some warm-ups like a buzzing, and then doing a little bit of vocalization in that way. So I do a more contacted warm-up about 3/4 of the way through my warm-ups to make sure they're nice and warm before I start getting into these. So the first one I want to show you is That's Mine. So you're gonna sing, that's mine, that's mine. And you really wanna keep that big ass space on that's mine and going up. So here we go, ready, and that's mine, 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 that's mine. That's mine, 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 that's mine. So you'll notice through this vocal exercise, the bottom is a very thick sound. It's in the talking part of our voice, right? With that's mine, that's mine. And then as we get higher, that's mine. Well, that's still pretty talky. When I'm talking higher, like here, I can do this. We're not doing minor right now, we're doing major. That's mine, that's mine. We want the sound really going outside of our mouth and not getting caught in our mouth. Like, that's. We really want it to go, that's mine, that's mine. Now on the mine, you don't want it to get too heavy. That's mine, too heavy on the bottom. It's almost like we want to keep it in more of a mixy place as we go low, right? That's mine, keep it going out. That's mine, right? And then as we go higher, that's mine, that's mine. Now as we're up here, we want to think about thinning out the sound because the vocal folds are starting to thin as they get to this position. Now, depending on your anatomy, this might be too high of a note for you to really belt that much. You'll have to practice working on that thinning because if it's too heavy of a sound, sorry, I'm checking my clock because I'm like, I have a class in literally 20 minutes. So I'm like, let's get this done. Let's get this done because I want to get a video out for you guys because it's been too long. So you don't want to go too heavy on this is a C and an F. That's mine, that's that's mine. With that kind of a sound, it's more of like heavy, 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 and it's getting stuck in the back of my mouth. So for a C, you really want to think about thinning out. And I started thinning out down here on a B flat. That's mine. That's mine. That's even pretty thin, right? That's mine. I'm not going, that's mine, because then I'm overblowing. I'm having intonation issues. That's not what I want. I really need to thin out as I get higher. Here we go. And that's mine. That's mine. Let's go higher. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. A little shaky there. That's okay. Keep going. That's mine. 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 Woo. Now, the lower you get, you almost want to bring in that really sassy attitude. Not almost. You do want to bring it in. Like, okay, we're going to do this with a really sassy, like Veruca Salt like attitude. Like really bratty, right? So like here, that's mine. That's mine. Instead of like, that's mine. That's mine. That's a lot less of that. That's mine, right? That's when we're bringing in some singing as we get lower, 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 lower. That's mine. Ooh, that's a little low for me. That's mine. That's mine. That's like kind of on the lower end of where I would want to go. I try not to go lower than like an A flat, but that's just my voice. It's really, really important for you as a singer to know what your ranges are. What is your lowest note? What is your highest note? And sometimes we do a little bit of stretching beyond that in vocal exercises. Not so much with this type of an exercise, but in general, if we're doing like buzzes, because buzzes are so gentle, you can do a lot of stretching and working the range with a buzz. Let me know how this vocal exercise works for you. If you have any questions on if you're doing it right, feel free to comment below, like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell, my friends. You do not want to miss out on content coming your way this summer at Serene Vocal Studio. We will also be finishing off our audition series with my good friend Danny Keach. If you have not seen those videos, I will link them below. They're super fun. It's a whole series. We have 4 so far, and I have 2 more in the works this summer. Don't forget to like it, and I like you. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you next time in the next video. Peace!